Hey guys, canister filters are great because honestly you can just forget about them half the time. I know there's a lot of people going to say, oh, you got to clean them all the time. Well, yeah, you do, but if you have enough filtration and everything, you can postpone those things. Well, what happens if anybody who actually out there actually has a life, family and kids and a job, and right now pandemic and everything, you forget about these things. They work so well that you just forget about them until one day you walk by your aquarium and you look at one of the outputs and realize, hey, there's nothing coming out of there. So you think it may be lost prime, so you prime it a little bit, and then all of a sudden you get like a little whiff or a smell of something, so you're like, okay, I'll break it down. I've already broken it down a little bit, but I figured I'm going to show everybody. Now, I use this on a saltwater aquarium. Parameters are fine, we check all that kind of stuff. So, but I was going to break it down, but I've decided I should show everyone what happens if you really take your canister filter for granted and forget about it, and it stops running. I don't know why yet. It's maybe the pump or a impeller or something, but it hasn't run in, I can't tell you how many days, because life has happened and I just wasn't paying attention. Plus I have two other canister filters and other filters, so the aquarium's still fine, believe it or not. Here's what happens when a canister filter quits. So this system had no flow, none. So everything in here starved and died. There's no water in it though. Okay. When I opened this up, you see these? They're not supposed to be black. When I opened this up, this was covered with black. All the detritus and stuff, it was black. Watch this. Watch my ceramic media. It's lighter on this video than it is in reality, but, and I've already rinsed it out one time, but I'm going to have to bleach all this, dry it, rinse it, and before I put this back in the tank. So if I just fired this back up again, it's going to release all this death into my tank. If you had smell-o-vision, this smells like, it's not that bad, but it ain't that great. It honestly smells about like boiled eggs that have been sitting out. So you hard boil an egg and then leave it out for about a day and a half. That's what this smells like. What's the lesson of our story here? Equipment that works so great that you take it for granted is wonderful. Don't take it for granted. You got to check stuff daily. Thanks, guys.